Hey, welcome everyone. This is Ted Cook with Entegra Coach. We are here at the RV Hall of Fame here in Elkhart, Indiana, and we're displaying the new V floor plan. Now, the one that we have here is actually the Cornerstone V, and that's V as in Victor. Just not trying to get everybody confused, but this is actually the new V floor plan. And what I'd like to do is kind of go inside, and we're going to show you everything, all the new specifications and everything that we did on the inside. So come on, let's go inside and take a look. Okay, so now we're inside. So we've made a lot of different changes as we're looking at this. And a lot of this stuff came back from response from customers on different things that they would like to see. So let's kind of talk about some of the different things that we've done. First thing you'll notice is that we've actually gone with bigger windows throughout here. We've actually opened this thing up so we get more natural light in here. Actually have changed the balances so it actually has a better flow there. So we actually are trying to get more natural light inside the coach so that way you can enjoy the outside, because that's what you're enjoying the motorhome, is actually getting out and around the world, and you want to see a lot of that stuff. Another thing that we have done, we've actually have done a lot of research, and we found out that this sofa, which is actually our 74-inch sofa, is a very comfortable sofa. Now, I'm 6'4", I weigh 200, well, none of your business, pounds, but I'm a pretty big guy. So as I sit down here, obviously I got plenty of things I can sit down here. My wife can sit close to me. If I'm using this for theater seating, we actually got plenty of room here. I actually got quite a bit of width. Even for people that are even bigger than me, easily fit in here, and it's very, very comfortable for them. But this is actually a nice sofa. Okay, so don't forget now, the theater seating actually has the powered headrest and the power recliner, and that's all done right over here. So obviously when I flip this switch right here, you can see the headrest is actually going up on me, and then obviously putting it back down is just simply by pushing a button. But also the recliner, we actually have another button right here. We can push it and actually get this footrest up. And obviously this, along with the headrest up, I have a tendency to kind of, get too relaxed, and then I want to go to sleep. So we better get up and get moving here, because I don't want to fall asleep. Now, if you don't want the theater seat, which is standard, you can put a hide-a-bed in here if you choose to. But a lot of times what would be standard on the other side would already be a hide-a-bed. It all depends on what you want to do. My little tip that I like to give a lot of customers, how often will you use the theater seating? And everybody says every night. How often do you use the hide-a-bed? Oh, maybe once or twice a year. Why don't you put your money where you're going to use it the most? So that's something new that we have. You're on. Okay, also brand new that we designed in this coach for the V. And a lot of this comes from a lot of the requests that we get from customers. So when you hear the product suggestion sessions, yeah, we're paying attention. So we actually have this is a brand new freestanding table and chairs. And you can see how this extends out. Now, this does have a leaf right here that I've already put into place. So we can actually pull this straight out, add that leaf to it. And how much room do you have? Well, a lot of you, we always hear about, you have guests over for dinner, and you want to have enough room for four. So here we can actually take this chair, and I'm just going to use this chair. Now, it does come with two folding chairs still. None of that has changed. But see, I can actually put this chair here and look at the space that I have here. I got plenty of elbow room. Now, I really like sitting next to my wife, but I mean, I got plenty of room here, to get the tools here and get going here. But I have a full 53 inches from here to here, not counting the countertop space, 53 inches. That's more than 4 feet. So we got plenty of room here that we can actually spread all out. Got plenty of room there where we can actually all sit and do things. But if you got somebody still here at the kitchen, you can still see we got plenty of room in between here. People can still walk around there. You're not trying to shuffle around there, trying to shuffle chairs in and out there, but somebody can still finishing up and actually put more things on the table. So here we got the standard refrigerator. This is actually a residential refrigerator. Obviously, you guys are used to it. It's the French door with the water and ice door. It's something that we've had for many, many years. Now we get back here to the pantry. Now, everybody loves the B floor plan because of the big pantry. Now, this is the same thing. We got a double door pantry here. Now, what's the difference? The B actually has about 24 to 25 cubic inches in it. If we actually took the dimensions, we have about 24 to 25,000 cubic inches. This has 44 to 45,000. So we got almost 80% bigger. We actually can open this up. We can actually see, and the big difference is how deep the drawers are. And here you can see these drawers go way back, got lots and lots of room in here. And because we know you guys love to help us out and love to give little things to all the Entegra employees, we have actually gone in here and vented the doors. So that way, when you're making them chocolate chip cookies, we don't have to worry about the chocolate chips melting down. See the vents that we have on this? This is something brand new that we've actually come out with for 2025, the vented doors. But nice thing is that when you actually shut it, it actually looks nice and conceals everything, but still allows the airflow through there. Okay, also new with the V, you would get the TV that would lift up, but standard would be the hide-a-bed sofa that would go here. Now, this sofa would actually be a 74-inch that would have an air mattress inside of it. That's usually, it's a little bit smaller than a queen size. I wouldn't say it's a queen size, but probably more about a twin size mattress in there. But it's not, I just want everybody to understand, it's not going to be a big mattress. Everybody thinks, well, sofa's 74 inches, the mattress is going to be 74. No, we got to have room for the armrest, something like that. So it actually brings that down a little bit smaller. But what we've optioned in this coach is now the new media center. People are really, really loving this new media center. This is something that we are really, really proud of and really excited. One thing that we've done, we've actually taken out all the overheads up here, taken that out there. We still have the sound bar here, though, but we've actually taken the overheads out. We've also taken the overheads out here. We've actually got some nice decorative pieces on each side of this TV. By doing that, we actually have taken the window and we actually made the window bigger. So we now have bigger windows so we can see what's out there underneath the awning. So along with that, we actually went with a bigger TV. We now have the biggest TV because as you get older, you have trouble seeing things. So we want to get a bigger and bigger TV so that way you don't have to squint to see that. So now we have a big 55-inch TV. Obviously, you can see it's kind of up on a raised shelf here. Now with this lower shelf, we can actually put different things on here. The TV actually, as you can see here, actually starts. We got a little bit of space on each side. If you have a cappuccino machine, I see a lot of people putting the coffee pot and cappuccino machines right here. You can plug these things in. But also with this countertop, if you're doing a lot of entertaining, as I'm sitting here cooking, I can now cook and I can actually lay all the food out here. So it gives you plenty of room if you want to do a lot of entertaining where you can lay the food out. Now, by removing the storage areas up above here, we actually went and by straightening this out, we actually have a lot more storage in here for all the components. A lot of deep storage in here. You can obviously, if you want to put your satellite receiver, different components in here, a lot of people like to put a lot of different things in here. We've actually put a series of outlets also back in here so that we got plenty of room that if you want to plug something in here. Now below that, we also have the fireplace. Fireplace, once again, as everybody knows, the fireplace can actually open up and look at the massive amounts of storage in there. So we got plenty of room. This is probably the biggest storage area that we have behind the fireplace. Why? Because we know the stock market's getting better. And we know you guys love to hide your money and your guns and, well, what other extracurricular activities you like to do. You like to hide all that stuff in there. So we've actually given you more room to hide all them different things in there. Over here, you can actually have an option. This is actually where we have the wine cooler. Wine cooler is actually right below here for all you wine drinkers. If you're not a wine drinker, you can actually have this removed and this cabinet removed, and we'd actually have two doors here, so we'd have a complete storage area with an adjustable shelf. The top here, we actually have a drawer. That drawer is actually set up so if you want to put like your laptop or different things in there, everybody has a little desk drawer they like to keep little knickknacks, and that's what that's for here. Okay, so now let's talk about the kitchen area. So we've changed a little bit on the kitchen area, but let's just go back and rephrase so everybody knows what we've done in the kitchen. So obviously we have a nice tall storage here. People like this because you have your big box of cereal you actually can fit up in here without having to try to lay it down there. So we got a lot of tall storage. Over here we've actually have a little shelf, but my wife, who's only 5'4", she's actually a foot shorter than me. She loves these things, so now she can pull these things out, and by the wire rack, she can actually see what's back in here and actually get the different things out that she needs to versus trying to reach back in there. So we have two wire racks up above here. Obviously, lots of storage in here for all different paper plates or different things that you would have, glasses and different things in your kitchen. Up above here is actually where we actually have the stove cover. A lot of people like this is a great place to actually store that. So actually you can flip this. And people sometimes will use it this way as a storage tray, but then you can flip it this way and then actually use it for your stove cover. So down below here, we now have the actually pull out section. This is actually where if you need just a little bit more space, we can actually pull this out. But because this section is so long, look how deep these drawers go back. Lots of storage in there. A lot of people I've seen have actually gone there and put little dividers. A lot of people will put different things in there, just kind of divide different things. But we got lots of storage there, and we have 3 drawers there, as you can see. Here we just have a little tip out. The tip out is actually where you have little scrubbers that you can actually put in here while you're doing the dishes. But this is something unique that actually, once again, came from a lot of our customers. This is kind of the trash storage slide. That's how I like to put it, because right underneath here, you'll see is the storage basket. So now, instead of opening this up, throw something away, all you gotta do is flip this thing open, slide right down in there, it slides right into the trash can. But back here on this drawer, obviously we have a trash can that's in here. This here is actually our stove or our sink covers. So we actually have a nice place that you can actually store them. And this box here is just the extra box that we always send with you that has all the different paperwork in there. But you got plenty of room there for all of your different detergents or different things that you would have and be carrying with your coach. On this side over here, we actually have the drawer that goes underneath the stove. Obviously here we've actually got all the different trays in here for the microwave. A lot of people, and I'm just going to mention this, a lot of people are always asking why we don't build this up higher. Just so you know, the reason why we don't is because we are concerned about the heat from the oven actually burning different things there. So we don't want to build that up too high where we'd have a little ventilation problem there. Below here is actually then the dishwasher. A lot of you have come back and say, why do I need a dishwasher? I never use it. Well, for you, we've actually got a solution. We can actually take this dishwasher out when you place your order, and we'll put 2 drawers in here. What are the drawers like? Well, it's actually this exact same face front here, obviously with the full slides, but the one below that is actually 2 inches higher. So we've actually increased the storage area once we do that. So that is an option. If anybody's interested in ordering a coach, we can actually take that dishwasher out and add 2 more drawers in it. Here on the end, we all still have our little drawer. People love this because while you're cooking right here, this is where we actually put the silverware, but all we do is we slide this back, and now we got room for different utensils, pot holders, different things that you would use while cooking. It's all right here within your reach. We even got more drawers down in here. Once again, lots and lots of storage area because we've seen a lot of different people want to put different things in these things. Now, if we go back up on top, let's talk a little bit about this. We've actually have changed a few things here. We used to always have the little spice racks here in the corner. In talking to a lot of customers and being a lot of customers' coach, I see they have paper towel holders, maybe a coffee pot here. And so it's really hard to get to that. So we've decided to eliminate that. We made the window wider. And what we've done for all them spice racks that you're now losing that space, we've gone back in here and we've actually added a bigger spice cabinet. Now, my wife likes to cook, and this may not be big enough, but my wife also loves to cook, and she loves to cook in a way that I like it, so I really appreciate that. But now we have plenty of spices, so now when you're cooking, you can get your spices right added to it and not reach up in here for the cabinet. So it makes it very, very convenient for that cooker. You just grab that stuff out there, do whatever you need to, and you're good to go. Okay, one more thing I also do want to point out, and I'll need to get Pat just to back up a little bit. Once again, if you're cooking and you're looking for something to entertain, you got them chocolate chip cookies going, and Pat, you know how it is, we got to make sure they cool down, all that kind of stuff. So now we got plenty of room where we can set them cookies out so they can cool, so that way we can keep right on with the cookie making and stuff going on here. So I'm now in the half bathroom area, and one thing that I do want to point out with this design, this refrigerator now is further down in the kitchen area, which is important because now when the room is together, now I can get into this refrigerator while you're going down the road and you want to make the driver a sandwich or something like that. And also by doing that, now it allows me to open up this door a little bit further. So this is our half bathroom area, and this is what you would use, especially while going down the road when the slide out rooms are together. Makes it a lot easier, but once again, you got plenty of room in there, a lot of comfort, the nice glass mirrors on there, so that way you can make sure you got your face and everything all clean and everything's all set to go. So this is what you'd use a lot of times, or if you're the man of the house, this is your bathroom because the ladies are taking the queen size. Okay, also with this new design coach, one thing we've done is we actually pushed back the wardrobe because once again, as you're getting older, you're having trouble seeing. So we went with a bigger TV. Now we're up to a 43-inch TV in the bedroom area. So a lot of room there. By pushing these out, we've actually brought them this way a little bit. So that way we didn't lose any space. We actually have just as many cubic inches. And as you can see, we have adjustable shelves in there. Now, some people have asked, can I put a closet hanger in there? Amazon sells a nice little piece that fastens right against the wall that you can just clip up there, and then you can actually put hangers in there. Just remove your adjustable shelves in there. So we've actually pulled that out, kept the space that you need in the coach, but also down here we've actually still put the drawers and stuff in there, which is great for your different t-shirts, pants, and different things in there. So we still have plenty of storage down below here. Here's a nice deep tall drawer. Once again, another drawer in the middle. And then we have the same thing on the other side with two more drawers and another drawer up here. So we can actually got plenty of storage here for in your bedroom area. So also another wonderful thing that we have looked at and when we designed this coach was, you can see now with the rooms are open, you now have an open hallway that goes right into the bathroom. This is something new because one of the customers I was talking to, he sleeps on this side of the bed. And what happens is he wakes up in the middle of the night, and if that opening is not there, he gets this far and he's scratching the walls trying to find his opening. So now you no longer have to worry about that. You just walk up here alongside the end of the bed and you can walk right into your bathroom. So come on inside and let me show you a few things on the bathroom. Okay, so also in this new design, one thing that we've actually done is we've actually changed things around. And I love the fact that when you walk in here, you have the lavatory here, and look at the size of the shower. This is one of our biggest showers that we produce. It's also kind of unique because it actually has 3 tile size. A lot of people really, really like that because when we put all the tile and stuff on there, it really brings a nice sense of elegance into the shower room. But once again, I'm 6'4". So how big is this shower? Let me step inside here and give you an idea. So once again, I'm 6'4". So you can see I got plenty of headroom here, different things that I can do there. We now have the flip down bench where you actually can flip down here, sit down here. Ladies love this because you're shaving your legs. You can actually get all that and you don't have to worry about falling down. It's a lot about safety and a lot of comfort that we'd have for you as a customer. So once again, plenty of space in here. I love it. Have a lot of extra room there. So as we move back out of this, we can actually then next to this, we can see the washer and dryer is right beside it. As you can see, we use a splendid washer and dryer. But one of the things that we've also added in here, a lot of people love the fact that we have a little bit of space for a little bit of laundry soap, softeners, different things. It's all right down here. We're really close to the washer and dryer. Makes it very, very convenient. But once again, try to utilize every square inch that we can, give you just as much storage as possible inside the coach. Then I have what I love to call the East and West wardrobe. The East and West wardrobe goes from one side of the coach to the other side. A lot of people like to always say, well, yeah, but you can't hardly get to that. Well, them space back in that corner, there's nothing wrong with that because everybody always has some seasonal coats and different things that they would want put in the storage area. But once again, you got plenty of storage in there. You can hang stuff on here, put your seasonal items back in here, or other things that you want to keep back in there. So lots and lots of room in there. On this side, we now have the sink. This is where we've done that sink. This is actually a sink that actually came from a lot of our V models, but we actually have one sink here. Now you can option in, if you choose to, we can option in the double sink. That's not a problem at all. We basically would slide these out to the outside, put the 2 sinks in there. A lot of people are saying they like the single sink, so we're kind of looking at going to the single sink standard for next year and just making the doubles option. But right now, the way we got this layout, and I know that, and I want to make sure everybody understands, because the Anthem and Cornerstone, you're used to the double sinks. This will be one that only have a single sink in it, but if you want the double sinks, all you got to do is place it on your order. The beauty of it is, once again, we do the same thing we always do. We have plenty of storage back behind the mirrors. Once again, utilizing every possible square inch to give you all the storage you can possibly use, but also with the mirrors in here, you can actually get a nice 3D view of yourself. And wow, am I getting thin up here? Man, I'm going to have to see somebody about that. But anyway, so lots of extra room in here. Obviously, with the toilet area here. Once again, I'm 6'4". I can sit down here, get all my business done, so I'm all set, ready to go. So once again, this is the new V. V as in Victor floor plan. I want you everybody to understand we're actually in a Cornerstone at this time. So a lot of the amenities that you've seen are for the Cornerstone, but you can get this in the Anthem and the Aspire. It's actually all set and ready to go. All you simply got to do is call your dealership up or get a hold of the sales rep. Anybody here in Entegra Coach, we'd love to help you out and get you all taken care of.